Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a great round. Last song, Andre the Giant. Hulkamania is one of our teams. Oh my God! I think that was my best one. Yeah, I got all of them.
Mike,
is this me?
This is me going? Yeah, I think that was the best intro. I think it's the best intro I've had. I think I hit everything. I even hit the Undertaker.
Yeah, you were really good.
I think I hit it. I think I got that one.
Hey, do you want me to get an actual gong sound effect so that when it does it, it's the actual gong? There's one in my head.
We could do that.
Yeah, get the Undertaker up in here.
Or we could just put the worldwide intro in front in our.
I could.
Or you could like play it in the background while I'm doing it. That'd be hilarious. Kind of like
I might get it for like the next one.
Or like while I'm doing.
All right, guys, welcome to this episode. We're doing a Monday Night Raw review. Keeping it nice, short, keeping it nice and simple. Other than that, that's about it. Danny, is there anything you want to take us off for Raw?
I didn't watch the beginning. I missed the first.
I missed the first 40 minutes because I was watching a game with this chick.
Okay. So I actually watched like only the first 40 minutes, and then I dabbled with the rest. So
you didn't miss much. I'm just gonna say this: you did not miss much.
Honestly, Raw was terrible.
Dog shit, yo. The only good part of Raw.
That was a go home. That was a go home show for
Arcade Bro segment. Arcade Bro segment, and the match was good, and the promo that Rey Mysterio cut was pretty decent. It was funny, a little funny. It was like a classic, like.
Yeah.
And everything else was just like, and then the end edge thing was decent, but it was just, I don't know, dogs. Was Lashley and Brock Lesnar on the show? Did they open up the show?
Yeah, okay. So they opened up the show. First comes out Brock. First comes out Lashley, then Brock Cock. Next thing you know, so in the ring they have this giant scale, professional scale weigh-in, and then they have Corey Graves there along with some other dude. I don't remember his name.
Adrian?
Anyway, I don't know his name.
It wasn't Jimmy Smith, was it? Jimmy
Smith. I don't know his goddamn name, man. I don't know his name.
The guy, the talker, the actual voice of Raw.
I don't know. Did you watch the show?
No, I didn't watch the beginning.
No, I have no idea who this dude is. I honestly did not care.
Okay, then.
Do you have a certificate?
You study murder law? No. So anyway, they're like, hey, Lashley, do you want to step on the scale? Or they're like, everyone's do the weigh-in. Corey Graves says, Brock, do you want to take any clothes off? Because he came decked out, boots, jeans,
cowboy hat. I saw the cowboy hat.
And then he was like, what was it? Not Bobby. Brock was like, are you asking me to get naked, Corey? And the whole crowd just like popped. And Corey Graves like, that's not what I'm asking. He's like, I can do it. So Bobby comes on, weighs 273. Lashley, MVP cut the promo, stating, this is 273 pounds of dominance, almighty. This is
bingo.
he was Leonardo DiCaprio up on there. And then at that point, Brock gets on the scale, only takes off his hat, and then he weighs 286. And then at that point, the segment was basically over. Like he was like, when I beat or some MVP said, he's gonna be like a couple pounds heavier after this Sunday. And the amount of weight he's gonna gain is that WWE title. And I was like, you could just say he's about to be 10 pounds heavier, like 10 pounds of gold. But I digress. And then at the end of the day, Brock says, at the end of the day, if you beat me, people want to say, Bobby who beat Brock? And that's all he said they're going to talk about. And then he just leaves. That's it. It was a dog shit promo, bro.
Really? Oh, wow.
No. He said, Bobby who? And then turned his back to him, slowly got out the ring, held the title up. You see Bobby in the ring, he's like, I'm like, yeah, go up his ass. Go up his ass. And it's like a minute of stare down. Nothing happened. That's it.
Oh, no. So that's how you already know this Raw was going to be dog shit. Oh, no.
We picked the worst Raw to review.
Facts. Like, it was.
Hey, about to be a quick one, bro.
And then what happened after that? Quick. So that was like the first 20.
There was Bianca Belair came out for something. I think she had a match. They showed up a little bit of the stuff from last week. I didn't watch it. I got caught up making some tacos.
Who won?
I didn't watch it. I got caught up making some tacos.
Do you know who won?
Don't. Nope.
Who cares who won?
But the worst part after that is they had a 6-man or 6-woman
tag.
Right after it. So I was like, what the hell am I watching right now?
Damn, Danny, you just blew my ear out.
My bad.
You may need to go in and set like your cap so that you don't have it. But I will say this, yo, the match was not bad. That was actually a decent 6-man tag. It was quick though. And it wasn't as sloppy as I thought it was going to be. You know, Liv can be a sloppy wrestler. You know,
no, Liv's gotten a lot better.
No, she has. But it was, I thought it was no, I'm not saying she has. I'm saying she has gotten better. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was actually a good match, and like, it wasn't sloppy. And I thought everybody got their little spots in. It was a little quick for my liking, but the ending with Rhea Ripley's team getting the W, and then Nikki ASH basically attacked Rhea at the end, and then quickly ran out of the ring and raised up her hand and said, Steve Hope, you bloody mate. So I thought it was a decent 6-man tag. I'm not gonna lie, it was not bad, but it was a little bit too quick for my liking.
Definitely too quick.
I would love to see Nikki ASH be like going into like a super villain. Like, I don't know, like Nikki.
Well, that's what they're trying to have her do.
Like, call her Nikki Dash, like Nikki Dunn almost being a superhero. Like, I don't know, like
Nikki Dame Dash,
Nikki Dame Dash,
or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't a bad match.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I was in and out of this Raw. This Raw was so bad.
Yeah, it was very lackluster. And then what was the next segment? Was it the Austin Theory segment? I think. Right?
No, it was American Alpha.
Okay, yeah. So the best segment of the show was the American Alpha. This reminded me of? It reminded me of the Big Daddy.
No, Billy Madison. It was Billy Madison.
Yeah, it was Billy Madison.
No, it was Billy Madison, but when they did the spelling bee part, it reminded me a little bit of Big Daddy. Hip hop it was like Constitution, Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Independence, Fish, Pony, Hip Hop Anonymous. Damien, you give him the easy ones, and that's kind of what like Chad was like. He was like, I mean, Gable. That's what Gable was like. Yeah, when he was like, you gave him the easy question, like, because like the two ones that Otis and Gable got were obviously a little, not hard words, but they were definitely bigger words. And then he got, what was the one Randy got?
Dumbbell.
No, what did Riddle get?
He got
consideration. No, consideration. Calibration. And he admitted to being a drug dealer. Like how I calibrate weighing out these ounces in grams. And even Randy went,
Randy was like, oh no.
I will say this, RK Bro in this segment, this to me feels fresh. It feels a little bit fresh. It feels energetic. I love the way, I don't like how they obviously make the match making themselves, but the way Randy started to get really intense with it, shut your mouth. I liked it, I'm not gonna lie. And then the match itself was really good. They put on a good match. That was actually a really good match. I'm not gonna lie, it was very good.
Very good. Said, I love the Billy Madison reference when Riddle finally spelled calibrate. He said, I'm the greatest man in the world. He said, you spelled dissolution, not disillusion. He was like, shut up. Yo, Randy be going hard though lately. Like, this man be going straight up like, shut the hell up. No one wants to hear about you. Shut the fuck up.
I think he knows.
Dog shit.
He can do it. He can do it however he wants. He's not gonna get fired.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I actually called was they kept kind of panning to like this like perfect angle of like Otis like on the it sounded weird. Like I feel like they might have been like tweaking with like volumes because I feel like you could hear a lot more around like the ring and stuff like that. Like I felt like the audio was like maybe because I had on my soundbar, it felt like I could hear a lot better.
No,
there was a part where
like that.
Yeah, it felt like they were like panning to Otis, and I was like, "Yo," when Riddle had got slammed, I'm like, "Yo, I'm waiting for all that out of nowhere to just hear a mean ass chair shot, like I mean a mean back chair shot against Otis." And then of course he used the scooter, and I was just like, "All right," it was kind of fulfilling, but I was waiting for to just hear a mean bang, and then they just panned to Otis. Just getting like chair shotted, bro. I was waiting for that moment. It would have been so. It was called. It was like half. It would have been so funny because it was just like you knew he was gonna get hit by Riddle. It was just one, and I was hoping it'd be a nasty, just back chair shot, just loud as fuck. But I'm glad they didn't end it on a roll up. I was like, no, please don't end it on a roll up. When he got Randy in the roll up, I was dreading. I was crossing my fingers and hoping not to die, that he would not end it on a roll up.
Oh,
and luckily enough, they did it.
What was next after that? Or unless you want to talk about this more, we got.
I think it was Doudrop and Becky. They had like a segment.
No, it was Austin. I think it was Austin. No, it was Austin. Wasn't it Austin Theory? No, it was Austin Theory versus with his segment with Vince.
Yep.
Then after that was Doudrop.
No, that was AJ Styles and Austin in a match.
Yeah, so they had the Austin Theory and Vince segment real quick, which I didn't mind. Austin Theory reminds me of a young John Cena. Like the way he does like his setup and everything is very like it's almost like Vince said, all right, Austin, look at the old OVW wrestling tapes and the old John Cena when he first came in, when he was John Cena, and copy everything that this motherfucker does. Because like the way he was like moving and like stiff and that.
I gotta say, he's a dark horse for at least Money in the Bank this year. I can see him getting Money in the Bank this year.
I can see that. But like I said, I can see.
I don't think they're gonna give him the Rumble push. I don't think he's gonna win it Sunday.
Hell no.
Saturday.
Nah. They gotta give it to Big E probably.
It's gonna be interesting to see what the main event is, because especially the news that came out today that WWE is trying to push for Ronda to get back for Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I hope they don't do that.
I hope they don't.
That's why Danny was bringing her up.
Yep, I think it's coming. I hate to say it, I think it's coming.
Hope it's not. But the Austin Theory stuff was decent, and then he had a match against AJ, which I thought was good, but
he's still learning. He's still learning.
He is. You know who's still learning? That ref that was matching. I guess she was counting a little faster this time, you know?
Oh my!
As soon as I saw her, I was like, "Oh no, this chick that just counts slow as shit." It'd be like me. I can. No, that's like how she like. I would speak how she pins. I go to, and then like it was. I was just like, "Oh my god!" She actually started counting correct this time. It was actually nice to see her learn how to actually ref. Well, just count 1, 2, 3, not 1, 1.5, 2. 2.5. That's how she counted. It was bad, but she got better. So congrats to her and props to her.
She was very enthusiastic tonight, or angry.
She was. And then we got she was able to call the win for Mr. AJ Styles, which I thought was, it was kind of, pegged there, give him a little push going into, because like you said, they're saying that AJ may win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, that was fake. But when that came out.
Then. Maybe he still could win the Royal. You never know. Maybe AJ could still win it.
Oh yeah, because they made a joke. I found another one that was a joke. There's another one that popped up that someone posted. It was Veer McMahon. You know the guy that they keep saying is going to show up but never shows up? You know the ad? You guys see? You saw that?
Veer?
Yeah.
Veer.
Yeah. They're like,
why do you call him Veer McMahon?
I don't know what the fuck his last name is.
He a McMahon?
Maybe.
There's two people that were promoting, that dude and then Shaheem Moran, like the gender dude.
Yeah.
I hate when they do shit like that. It's just like, God damn, bro. I wanna...
Coming to Raw. They've been doing it for like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, this shit's annoying. I hate when they do that. It's just like, yo, we don't give a fuck. They
it's
also
like
talking about Veer?
Yeah.
Veer's been going on for 3 months.
Oh,
he's been ever since the draft.
Oh, so they keep saying coming soon to Veer?
Coming soon, or there's like.
Is it like a running joke like Emelina now?
Maybe.
No, it's the running joke like Lars Sullivan. Soon, I'm coming for you. Then he gets to his main spot and he bitches.
Then he
out.
gets fired. No, then he got fired because he came out as racist.
Well, I'm saying he bitched out though. Remember he was supposed to make his Raw appearance and then he bitched out. He got the anxiety. And then he was like, I can't do it. And then we did get to see Alexa Bliss. Her promo reminded me of? It reminded me of almost like a female, obviously she's a female, maybe a little lighter version of like the Mick Foley Mankind interview with JR. It was a little more playful. It wasn't as like the domestic. It almost kind of felt like they were setting. It felt similar.
I have no clue what they're doing with her. It's weird.
I think they're doing the Mankind. I honestly think we want to see what has her mind so like fucked up and like what her childhood was like and like what her thought process is. And then I think, doesn't she need to get like cleared to like come back mentally? Because they're trying to push like mental like awareness and shit like that. That's kind of like her whole gimmick.
I think something like that. Or she's talking about her doll Lily being destroyed by Charlotte.
And her friend with the candy.
Traumatizing. That was SummerSlam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the Dewdrop.
I know.
Promo.
See how fast that was.
Yeah. Yo, good Lord. I could not deal with all that Irish accent. Listen here, Lottie. Becky's isn't too crazy. You better learn from the champ. And then Dewdrops was just straight thick. It's cold out here, so the brisket. You get the frostbite. Remember, that video that dude. So it's cold out here. You don't bundle up and get frostbite in here like that. I was like, God damn, I can't take. My brain started to like hurt. I was like, I can't take it. It's too much Irish accent. I was just like, I can't take it.
Yeah, I love it how Becky Lynch though. She's like, her attires are hilarious. Like the one she had like a bunch of mirrors on her, and she reminded me of the Riddler from Batman and Robin when it was Jim Carrey at the very end, where he's like, riddle me this: who's afraid of the big bad bat? All that. I was just like, yo.
And then I think Seth's kind of promo after that too.
Let's finish up with the Becky.
Okay.
So the Dewdrop came in. Obviously, she attacked. I hate when they do that shit. Like Brock made it cool one time when he did it with I think it was Kevin Owens,
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Yo, this shit was trash. Like Dewdrop barely attacked her. It's my time for that. It's lighting hair. You're getting a little frostbite. It's my time for that belt, champ. I was just like, God damn, this is ass. Like I was like, come on. Like Becky's shit was decent, but her Dewdrop dropped the ball. Yo, she literally dropped the ball.
How'd she run in and then at one point they like, you're twice the size of her. You don't drop her to the ground. And then at one point I heard a referee or a security guard separating him. He said, Lucha. And I said, what the fuck?
You guys want to
Lucha?
What you guys want to hear what that reminded me of? Have you ever guys seen you guys heard about Keith Lee's like first involvement with WWE as like one of the security guards, right? And like someone told him, it was like back in the day when Vince, Shane, and Triple H were trying to attack the ring. I think they were like the Authority or something. I don't know what they were, the Authority, or you remember when they were a faction? Shane, Vince, and Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they tried to attack the ring. Someone told him to like attack, and then he like pushed them, and he like falls over, or like falls over.
We should look it up, yo. Pull it up on YouTube.
I'll see if I can find it.
Then we can stream it on here.
No,
but so while Danny does that, the Dewdrop segment, like Becky was carrying it, and then Dewdrop just was doing the eye roll shit, and it was just like. I think she said frostbite, and then I was just like, I'm out. I was like, I started zoning out. I was just like, I don't know if I could do any more of this. Like this Raw started. This reminds me of bad Raw. I was like, this is a bad Raw. Like
it was bad. Yeah, you don't gotta pull that up, Danny. I don't want to see any wrestlers dressed as security guards.
What do you mean? What if would you like to see Dan Bandino when he was a security guard?
No, the only thing that happened.
Zane Bandino.
I don't look at that shit.
No, the only thing that happened is Vince like charged at him, and then Keith Lee just falls over. Like he's like he barely touches him, and he like falls over. And then Vince is just like
it's like one of those fake Taekwondo gurus, those people you see on YouTube where like they just barely touch somebody, and the person like just does a flop backward and busts his ass or something like that. And then the last segment was the Edge segment, right? Edge.
With, the segment before that.
Seth's.
Yeah, Seth.
But Seth was a quick promo. It was just him. Seth just said he's coming to SmackDown to confront Roman. That's it.
There's two things we forgot about on this Raw.
What
else?
Damien Priest versus Kevin Owens for the United States.
Yeah. So what happened with that? I think that was happening in the first 40 minutes.
Yes. So that was Kevin Owens versus Damien Priest. Basically,
Random. First of all, random. Just random as hell.
Random. Damien Priest basically gets disqualified again because the ref is like, "Hey, back it off!" like multiple times. Then she's like, or the dude's like, "No, fuck it, just ring the bell. You lose it."
Oh, yep.
Next
And
thing
then
you know,
I saw the part where Sonya
then
yells.
Sonya
at
starts bitching him out. I was like, you know what?
I saw the Sonya shit. Yep.
Start listening, or it can get tough for you. You know, you can get suspended, fined, or even worse. So I'm like, yeah, what's even worse than losing your money, man? Like,
Released. Budget cut. 22. We had to drop our United States champion.
Getting submitted by a woman.
Facts.
Or
getting rolled up by Jeff Hardy in your opening Raw day match and then cut after it.
Are you talking about Cross?
Facts.
hey, you leave him alone. That match was supposed to be 30 minutes. They cut it down to 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you cut him? No, because I think one of the matches went over.
But that's so bad. And we did miss the Dominic and Ray versus.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Street Profits, which was it was okay.
I've seen that match like a million times.
Yeah,
one of those matches.
I will say this: the 2K segment they had before with it was really good. It was like he was like, I'm glad to be a cover star. You know, the
promo he cut.
Yeah, John Cena, whatever.
Yep.
And then he was like, I can't wait to see my son on there. And then Ray's like, well, I'll worry about that later. I'm going to be the winner of the Royal Rumble. And he was like,
Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic. Anyway, he was like, yeah, I'm going to toss him over. You're the first one I'm going to toss over, Dad. He's like, oh, you're not serious, right? And I'm like, Ray, shut the fuck up, man. Like, you've done a lot of shitty things in your past. Like, shut the fuck up.
You decided who would keep your son over a ladder. Dang. I was like, yo, you decided to keep your son over a ladder match. He killed somebody. I was like, damn.
You guys remember that when he killed? You guys remember when he killed someone in Mexico?
Oh,
by accident.
I think the whole world remember. I think we keep it on the low though. Like, damn, he out here. You got receipts.
I'm like, damn, he had a custody battle over his son. He killed someone.
Fucking murderer.
0 to 100 real quick. But overall, and then we had the Maurice and I'm gonna say this about this, yo. I wanted to say this. I did want to say this. Randy looks really good. No homo. Like he looks shredded. Like he was already shredded. He looks even more shredded. Like old school. Like this is probably besides maybe when he was remember when he had first on really short hair when he was with
Evolution before?
Not Evolution, the other one.
Nexus?
With him and DiBiase was
Legacy.
When he was with Legacy, that's when he was really like he wasn't as bulky, but he was really lean. He's really bulky and lean right now. Like he looks good. So hopefully we get a few more years on him.
Oh yeah, I think what's gonna happen is probably Ray's gonna get eliminated, or Dominic or Ray's gonna eliminate each other. One of them's gonna eliminate the other one. We should probably add that to the drinking part of the game.
Who gets eliminated?
Yeah, tag team partners eliminate themselves.
Facts. And then at the so we're all over it. So with the Edge of Maurice, Miz is looking a little leaner. And I was thinking about this. Congrats for the Miz. That goofy, real world dude, from where he started from to where he's at now. If you want to strive for something in your life, I feel like that's a great example to look at. Like someone who everybody shitted on and he had to literally work his way up. He's dating now this fine ass French babe, Maurice, like a baddie, to what he has now. It's just like, if you want to look at life and just succeeding, he's a great example to look at, in my opinion. Like if you just look at everything he has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we all agree about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have thought the goofball, the real world Miz would end up with a model Maurice?
Oh, and he's like one of the best doctors on the roster by far.
He's one of the best wrestlers on the roster. He just got hurt last year.
Facts.
He's been doing it for 20 years, or not, or
and he created 20. His own. Yeah, and he created his own original movesets and all that kind of stuff. He's. And then
and he's a good actor.
He can be serious. He can be
debatable.
He can be.
No, he's funny. I mean, I didn't like how they made him all scared as hell from Edge and Beth.
The dirt sheets, man. Back in the day, the dirt sheets. Oh man.
Well, remember, they're supposed to be the grit,
Oh yeah.
And then Maurice.
Grit.
That's what they call themselves. The Grit. You didn't know that?
That's what Maurice and Edge call them?
No, that's what their name is. Like, so
The Grit couple.
they're the Grit couple, while Edge and Maurice are the It couple. So it's the It's versus the Grits. Literally, that's what they said.
No, you joking, right?
Grits.
No.
No, literally, that's what Edge. Even the Miz said it. So at Royal Rumble, you're gonna have the It couple versus the Grit couple. I was just like, oh god.
Hey,
But I will,
don't get me
say
wrong.
this.
I thought that
Edge-
I thought that giant present was Edge.
I knew it wasn't, because it would just been too, like, he set it up way
Obvious.
too, like, obvious, like, oh, you didn't get it, I didn't get it. Security. I will say this, Edge and the Glamazon, they ran through security well, and there was no botches on the security. Literally, if you go back and watch it, they ran through 10 people, and it was smooth as fuck. No, like, random, like, get up waiting to get hit. It was like back to back to back, smooth, clean finishes back to back. Like, I know it's that small, but it's just small things like that where it just shows like, you planned this out and it worked really well. Like, everybody knew what they needed to do. Or Edge and Glamazon are so seasoned, they know how to make everything look smooth, and like that's what wrestling.
I think Brock and Lashley should have been the main event.
So I was thinking that when Joe said that they kicked it off, you know why they didn't do that? Because they knew like Raw was so trash, they needed to get this out for the viewership.
Yep.
They knew what it was. They knew this Raw was going to be trash. It was doo-doo. It was caca.
For a go home show Raw,
it was bad. They put all their eggs in SmackDown. Like, I was just like, wow. Like, compared to the SmackDown we reviewed like last week, like this Raw was horrible. Like, this Raw was dog shit. Like, it was like very bad.
I know they announced that the WrestleMania week schedule, how they're doing what they did last year, how they're doing Raw Monday, I think NXT Takeover Tuesday. I forgot what Wednesday is. I don't know if it's another part 2 or 2. I don't think they're doing 2 days. Like
no, it was bad, man. This Raw gets a 3-piece for me, man. 2.5 to a 3. Like, if I had to be generous, 3. Look, if I was being modest, 2.5.
I give it a 3
out of 5.
Yeah. No, out of 10.
Danny, a 3.5 is
right?
reaching, boy. No, out of 10. Oh, out of 10. I was talking about a 5.
Oh yeah, 3.5. Yeah.
3.5.
Oh, no, I give it a 2.5 to 3.
Give it a 1.5, man.
It was bad.
3 hours, bro. Imagine if you just had 3 hours watching dog shit, bro.
It was bad. And like your main attraction, like the Brock Lesnar and Bobby, like even just Joe explaining it, it's just like, wow, that's all they did. Like, why can't we get like a barbell, like a dumbbell, like a bench press, competition or a squat competition or something?
Oh no, I think we're getting that next week. He said.
How are we gonna get that next week? It's the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble's Saturday.
No, for like physical, for the
Arcade Bros.
Yeah, Arcade Bros.
They already said they're doing a scoot off. My man Danny out of it, yo. You zooted it?
A
took an 8 ball to the head.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we're talking about Brock and Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, Arcade Bro, they won, and then Riddle was like, let's do a scoot off. They're gonna do a scooter race.
Oh, we finally get to hear about Will's dream of seeing Randy Orton finally on that scooter.
I'm surprised he didn't do a roll off.
They're gonna do like some Mario Kart shit, I feel like.
Could you imagine? He's like, these are all the papers. This is your material. Roll it up. Next you know, Riddle loses. That'd be amazing. Like Chad. Can you imagine that Chad wins? He's like, yeah, I did this in college once. I used to pay like $40 for a gram. Like, I think that'd be kind of funny. It's a
honestly,
basic Chad.
that'd be really bad if WWE had them like rolling blunts and the freaking
I
would watch it. I would watch it.
Yeah, facts. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg could host it since he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. All right, player. I want y'all to roll me a nice gorilla finger, a nice fat blunt.
He sees Riddles. He's like,
this is more like a capuchin monkey. He look at Gable. It's like a silverback gorilla, a fat finger.
So Joe, are we doing Royal Rumble predictions this show, or are we doing that the day of the Rumble?
No, we'll do it after like Friday.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about this when we end the show. So, guys,
Okay.
Danny, you give it a what? A 3?
Give it a 2. 2.5.
I give it 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
I'll give it a 1.5.
That averages out to a 2. So
Nope,
two in the corner.
nope.
1 point grade, 2. The bump boy grade, 2.
You get a 2 bumps.
You get 2 bumps. You don't get 5
that's pretty
bumps.
bad. Well, Danny, you said a 2?
Yeah. I
said 2.5. He says 1.5. Yeah, averages out to a nice fat 2. It was bad. Raw was not. Man, I was because I had a friend over and I looked at her. She started liking some of it, but I was just like, damn. To put on one of those shows, I put on this is like a bad Raw. I was just like, damn.
You know what was better than tonight?
To show someone what wrestling is about, that's like the worst Raw ever. It makes anyone who watches that makes us look like idiots.
You know what's funny? Imagine if you paid tickets to watch that shit.
Yeah, I would have been mad. I would have it just felt like there was nothing special. It just felt like a bunch of shit just thrown in and just no organization. It just felt like, imagine I think of there's a birthday cake, right? A confetti birthday cake. It has all this shit. Now imagine, you know how beautiful a confetti birthday cake when you slice it and shit like that. Now imagine if you just took it and just started mashing it up and shit, how fucked up it looks. That's literally what Raw looked like.
Hey,
all this shit in one just looked horrible.
Hey, for the last segment before we close off, do you guys want to do a preview for Bash at the Beach, which is AEW's thing on Wednesday, or no?
We could do it on we do it tomorrow on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do these.
I'd have to look at the matches and shit like that and get my thoughts on it.
Okay.
Same.
I'll edit.
So no, you can keep this. Raw was a disappointment.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the words of me, in the words of Sesame Street, L, Raw's and L. Raw was bad, guys. But that was the Bump Boys.
You said it was a disappointment?
Yes.
A lot of fathers out there, man. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, Kenny, you want to wrap us up, my friend?
Yeah, like and subscribe to the video.
Or
else. And follow us, IG, Mr._Wilbur95, DJ Joe. But that doesn't matter. Follow the Bump Boys on IG, Twitter, YouTube. Danny's been doing a great job. We officially moved over from StreamYard to Zoom. Finally, the Bump Boys.
Honestly, it's a lot cleaner.
Yep. Joe has a new mic. Joe has a new camera, but downgraded the mic. So he took a step forward and took a step back. No, the mic was good though. I'm just messing with you. But
I plugged it in. I was like, no, don't fuck with me right now. And I was like, all right, I got another computer with 2 slots. All right, I'm good. And it didn't recognize it because I didn't put the driver in. I'm like,
it's fine. What's nice, like we said, it's starting to come along. I feel like we're starting to get in our stride, starting to get that consistency. Yeah. So it seems like tomorrow we will have a battle at the beach, right?
Yeah, Bash at the Beach.
Bash at the Beach, sorry. Bash at the Beach will come tomorrow at the beach. We'll talk about it tomorrow, give our thoughts on that. And then maybe Thursday, we could take Wednesday off. Thursday, we will have probably a AEW review. And once again, depends on timing, maybe a Friday Night SmackDown review. And then we'll have the Royal Rumble. And then the Royal Rumble is going to be a little special too. We're going to have a little vlog. I'm going to do a little vlog style for the Royal Rumble, which I would personally edit myself. That way we can have that. So it's going to be a lot of content coming out for the Bump Boys.
Good. It's good.
We're in our stride. We're hitting our peak. And it's a beautiful snowy day outside right now too.
Hey, Danny, before we go, can you give an update on your IG? It says Swaggy Bomb.
What? Oh,
your IG, man.
It's Swagger Bomb. I accidentally put Swaggy.
Yeah. So if people want to follow you, where can they find you?
Swagger Bomb. I'll re-put it in. I'll re-put it in when I edit this.
Yeah. So IG.
No one's gonna get to this point.
SWAGGGERBOMB92.
He'll put it in the link in the description box below.
Yeah. Other than that, just 3 dudes taking bumps. Have a good one, man.
Of them snort skis.
Hey.
Peace out, guys.